Welcome back, everybody. So we're going to be continuing the stream on witchcraft and paranormal activity. But look what I found, guys. I found a lot of interesting scenes right behind me and in front of me. If you can see behind me, we are at the corner of Bienville and Bourbon Street. And this is just the area where we see a lot of gentlemen's clubs. So if you look around, you may see a few in the background. We even turn our camera just facing the opposite direction. You probably see a little bit on that side as well. But here's what I wanted to bring to you guys for this particular part of the stream. You know, the Bible actually talks about our eye gate and our ear gate, what we're letting into our eye gate and our ear gate, we need to protect that. That's a safe space for us. So when we're walking inside the establishments nearby and participating in watching women dancing naked, it can sometimes disturb our spirit. So one of the things you want to do is avoid these things. So we're here broadcasting live at the corner of Bienville and Bourbon Street to share a little bit of insights into what can go wrong. So again, when we think about what might bring some of the women down here to participate in such activities, it could be just a basic need for finances and money. We know that. But we also know there's a lot of people that are experiencing childhood trauma who end up in these establishments working. And so what they need to know is they need to know the power of God, guys. They need to understand that there's a better option for them than working in the strip club. They need to understand that they can rely on God to be their financial provider and put in that effort as well. So again, we're broadcasting live here at the corner of Bienville and Bourbon Street. And even if you can see to the back right corner behind me, we even see that there's a gentleman doing tarot card readings. And so this is something that we're seeing several times on this street, is there are people doing tarot card readings. I saw another gentleman just a few blocks down who had a table full of crystals who was also participating in the same activity. Again, we want to cover that as part of our topic called witchcraft, right? Because we're relying on ungodly powers to tell us our future. Again, we see these parts in the Bible. Again, we see it in the Bible. We see where people are going around fortune telling and using ungodly sources to tell the future. And so with this particular thing, we're actually saying that it's better to avoid using an ungodly source. These are ways that we can create open doors. And when I say open doors to torment from the devil, and also open doors to paranormal activity. And so I'm going to take a little break as these cars pass. We'll get back to you guys shortly. We'll give it just a minute or two. Again, if you're just hopping on in there, welcome again. Welcome to the Victory Live Podcast, New Orleans. We are live from the corner of Bienville and Bourbon Street, where we're covering the topic of witchcraft and paranormal activity. Again, we've had a quick interview to talk to a couple of gentlemen about the paranormal activity that they've experienced at their firehouse. And so pretty cool and interesting things, guys. We're meeting people on the street and they're actually sharing their personal stories. Again, we're going to actually go live from a few places that I consider haunted as well as we move throughout the day. So again, we're broadcasting live from Bourbon Street. This is at the corner of Bienville and Bourbon, and we're talking to you guys about witchcraft and paranormal activity. Again, we've seen many candles that have they're plastered with celebrities on them. Gives us an opportunity where we can see people are taking those candles, creating altars for them, decorating their altars with food, crystals, sage, incense, and they're looking to worship their celebrities, and sometimes are putting their false gods on that same altar, and they're using that as an opportunity to worship their false gods, even leaving food behind. We see sometimes they're doing that. So when we talk about these things, I want you guys to know that there's another way around experiencing the supernatural, and you can actually experience the supernatural with a positive power line with the power of God. So again, we're broadcasting live here with the Victory Life Podcast from Bourbon Street, and so we're going to be cutting down this particular this segment. We're going to be live again shortly, so we'll see you guys soon.